Going on, everyone? This is Bruno right here with a new video. So I'm in a new spot, new background. I will put some images so that you can see where I am. This is a very beautiful spot. When you want to take those sunset pictures, it's just absolutely stunning. So cool. So anyway, so as you know, I've made a video about motivation. I can't recall exactly the title of that video, but I'm gonna do the link and I'm gonna post a little bit of the video right here so that you know what I'm talking about.
Realize that it's not going to be a sentence, and a cute one, an amazing one, an astonishing sentence that makes you feel badass, that's going to get you to work. That's only the beginning. That's the beginning, and then after that you gotta shift. You gotta go ahead and do the fucking work. Okay?
So in that video I talked about like that one sentence that a lot of people read, that one sentence of motivation, and that they think that's all the work that it takes. One sentence is gonna put you in the mood and it's gonna put you in the state to do everything, and you can actually do it. Well, I did a little bit of a comment on that because a lot of things in life, they take more work than just a fucking sentence. And then I said that motivation is bullshit. And this is gonna be the part 2 of that video, the continuation. So, I'm gonna put a quote right here from RSD Max. And this is what the quote says. That the discipline is always bigger than motivation. What actually gets you up to do stuff is discipline, is not motivation. Motivation is just a state. Motivation is just a feeling, so to speak. And discipline is more than just a feeling. Discipline is having habits, having routines. And in terms of those habits, I'm actually gonna make a video with my personal experience, because I used to not have habits or routines, and that's just amazing to manage emotions, to manage how you carry your day, to manage yourself. And I want to give my personal experience, because this past week I've been doing that, and I've been creating routines and habits, and dude, I've been putting in the work and feeling like 110%. I've been a killer at this shit. I don't know if my hair is gonna be kinda like fucked up, but guess what? Whatever. We're here. That's all that matters. And I'm telling you, having a habit, routine will put you in such a better place than just like living life like out of nowhere, so to speak. But my personal experience in a video is coming, okay? So, to get up, work, and go after your dreams, that's what discipline is. And then by doing that, you get motivation to carry on, to continue working on yourself, to continue conquering your dreams and working. Okay, so that's basically the distinction that I want to make between the two, between discipline and motivation. So like I said, habits are good to manage emotions, to not bail out from something. And I'm reading from this because I've added like my personal experience to this a little bit. You already know. Sorry. Okay. Because there's a lot of content, good content here that I can't know from the top of my head, of course. So to not bail out, to continue and do a continuous progress on things, and you gotta put in the work, so to speak. And sometimes sometimes just doing stuff, even if what you're doing doesn't come out that good, if the end result is not that great, if you don't like the end result, sometimes just doing things and not bailing out is enough. Sometimes you're gonna feel amazing going home and knowing that maybe you went out and, I don't know, you did the thing that you had to do. You went to talk to someone that you had to figure out something. You did the things that you wanted to do. Maybe you study it, and even though the end result, maybe you didn't like to talk with that person, maybe the person was not there, maybe when you studied you still couldn't figure out shit and you feel like you were not productive, maybe what's enough sometimes, and that it is true for me, is you just do it. You don't bail out. And that's why discipline is so good. Even if you go to the gym and don't have a good session, which is like rarely, of course, but when it happens, you're like, but I still went to the gym. I was still active. I was still doing stuff, you know. It's all about what you put in your mind. That comes in a little minutes, little tips. Okay, so I think a lot of people, you know, they see motivation as a Hollywood narrative. You know, it sounds good. It sounds good to say, you know, I just watched a motivational video. I just got motivated, man. Now I can do everything that I ever want to. The state, you know, and that's not what happens in reality. In reality, you know, the feeling that you feel in your heart, so to speak, the state, it's fake. It's probably gonna come in a video where you have those motivational quotes, someone with a very like commanding voice, like, you gotta fucking do it, yeah, you know, something like that in a video, and then they show you a little highlight reel of the life that you want, the life, either picking up hot girls, going home with them, having amazing cars, like fast cars, Lamborghinis, Ferraris, fucking, I don't know, whatever you like, having an amazing house, having fun with her friends, having all this amazing shit that you would kill and you would say, I want that shit. You see that? And I'm like, I am entitled to this. You see the fucking highlight reel, and the first thing you ever say is that I can do this. I am entitled to do this shit. I'm entitled to get all this shit, because you think I can do it and I want it, and you really want it so fucking bad, and you get motivated, so you think you're entitled to have all that because you're motivated, you're in the state. The truth is that fucking highlight reel of 30 seconds that shows you the fucking life doesn't show the prior work, doesn't show you the 5, the 10, the 30 years of work that it took for that guy to get there. And that's what you're missing. That's what a lot of people don't fucking get in their heads, is that to do shit, you gotta work. And let me tell you, I used to think, but I'm gonna get there some way. I'm gonna succeed. My parents have money too. I'm not rich, but you know, my parents can, you know, have money. My grandparents have money. I will probably get their money, and I will live off of that. That's it. Isn't that easy to just say that? And then I started realizing, but do I really want to be known as the guy who fucking, like, who got the money from their from their parents and grandparents and just fucking lived with that and did nothing in life? No. Oh, no. I don't want to be known as that. And maybe, and you can say, but you're not even going to be known. Well, at least I'm going to know myself, and I'm going to have an idea and a description of what I am or what I hoped to be. And I'm not going to be known for that, at least in my true self-description. And that's it. This week, I'm telling you, this is gonna come in the personal experience video. This week I've been doing so much, and I've been killing it. Like, seriously, I've been working hard, and it feels so good. Like, amazing. Seriously, amazing. And I know I'm not even doing enough. And that's what's best. That's what this is. Seriously, this is amazing. I'm not even doing enough, and I gotta do more. And that's, wow. That's just incredible. Incredible, seriously. So anyway, that hard work is what a lot of people are missing when they see the highlight reel, the flashy things, the motivational videos, okay? So, the life that you supposedly want, all those things, they are you know, they are feeding you that with motivational videos. They are feeding you a dream. They're feeding you a state. They're feeding you something that is not real. And then you think you're entitled to that. You think you don't have to work. You don't even see the work. You just want the things like right away. And you get a little taste of the life, and you get comfortable in that. There are a lot of people who are comfortable not working. Well, I'm guilty of that. I was comfortable not working before, because it feels good, you know. You're comfortable seeing motivational videos and getting in a little bit of state, and then don't putting in the work. It feels good. It's comfortable, bitch. It's comfortable. And that's enough for you. For some people, that's enough. And I'm not criticizing that, because for some people, literally, that is enough. If they are happy, then why the fuck would you judge them? No. But then, a lot of time, those people, which, you know, if they're happy, they're not going to put in the work. But a lot of people kind of then say that they are motivated, that they want to put in the work. And those people, sometimes you help them, you give them solutions, you actually try and say, look, if this is what you want, this is what you gotta do. And then they come up with excuses. They just come up with the most random, like, fucking excuses, and they put themselves in they're like a little snowflake. They're like, oh, I'm here, and I can't do shit because of this, because my legs, one leg is longer than another. I'm not in a good place. My mind doesn't work like that. You can't do that in this town. You can't. You just come up with random excuses when they're actually helping you and giving you solutions. Okay. And let me tell you, those people, which might be you that you're watching this video, you don't want it bad enough. That's the truth. You don't want it bad enough, because there's this amazing quote, and actually, no, I don't have it here, but I know from the top of my head. There's this quote, which it is, if you want to succeed as bad as you want to breathe, you will succeed. And that's the truth. If you want something so fucking bad that's the only thing you want, you will find a fucking way to do it. Let me tell you, that's the truth. That's the fucking truth. And again, going back to what I was before, I am guilty of that, because I didn't want it bad enough. I got motivated. I felt good, even for studying maths. Here's an example for you guys. When it was my, do you say like 12th grade? I don't know. It's 12th grade. I don't know. You have those big exams of maths, whatever. Mathematics, I think that's the word. And I hated that bitch. I hate it. I hate numbers. My mind doesn't work like that. I fucking hate it. And I got motivated. I watched a few videos with flashy things, and I got motivated, and I said, no, I'm gonna put it to work. Maths is gonna give me everything that I want in life. You know, I'm gonna work, I'm gonna have a job, and whatever. Guess what? I didn't want it bad enough. Because first of all, I didn't like it. But that's the point. I didn't want it bad enough. Point there. I made up excuses, and I procrastinated a lot. And if you're doing that and you want something, you don't want it. Simple. You don't fucking want it. You are just comfortable in what you're doing. And it's fine. It's you, okay? I'm not criticizing it. I'm just telling you so that you know in your head how you're feeling and what you're really doing with your life. So the conclusion there is that you have to little by little change that mindset. Discipline. You gotta change little by little. Start doing stuff instead of just feeling motivated and then coming up with excuses to work. And now I'm gonna give you some tips on how to change that, or tips on how to implement discipline. Why discipline is so good. What you should do to kick in the discipline and just do a shift in your life. Okay, and these are kind of like I did a little bit of research online on how things work in your body and all that shit. So good content right here. Okay, so I'm gonna put like an alert here. You know, watch this part if you want real tips on how to be successful, how to be discipline driven, not motivation driven. I like that little part. So, tip number 1, you gotta get your body ready. More importantly, you gotta get your mind ready. Okay? And if you get your mind ready, you're basically doing work to put your mind into a state of focus, because that's what you want. If you can't have focus, you're not gonna do shit. You gotta be focused, you gotta be driven, and you gotta know what you gotta do. And your mind has to have that energy for doing those processes of knowing what you gotta do, of putting in the work. Okay, so how do you do that? You get a good night of sleep. A lot of people, like, they just love, going to sleep like at 3 a.m., 4 a.m. Oh, I'm gonna watch shows. I'm gonna live my life. Booyah, too sweet. No, you're fucking up your brain. First of all, test it out, and then see if you have an improvement or not. Second thing, eat good food, the focus food. And when I mean good food, I mean get the nutrients to your mind. And we all know what the nutrients are. Fucking vegetables, nice meat, nice fish, some carbs, some potatoes, some rice, some oatmeal, I should say, which is way better, some fruit, all that good stuff that gives you nutrients to your mind, to your body. And when I mean focus food, I mean eat the fucking broccoli instead of the McDonald's. Because if you eat the fucking McDonald's every single day, whatever, okay, I think I'm making a distinction. I don't mean like eat the fucking broccoli every single day. No. When you eat McDonald's, you're gonna feel like you want to do more stuff. You either want to talk to more people and get comfortable, okay? You either want to listen to more music, you either want to watch more videos. You're not enough. Or you want to eat more. But if you eat the broccoli, you're focused. You don't want more shit. You're focused. You're right there. Because you have to actually put in the work to taste that food. With McDonald's, no, you just eat it and it's done. And that brings a lot of difference when you're giving the nutrients to your body and when your mind is also working. Because eating the broccoli takes more work than eating the fucking McDonald's. And guess what? The broccoli right here gives you more than this shit. Now, I eat McDonald's sometimes and ice creams and all that shit, but that's it. You gotta do it as a celebration way and not a medication way. Which is on a video on my channel. I'm gonna leave the link too. Right here. So, that's the second point. Third point, self-belief. Rephrasing the environment and the things that I said to you. You gotta practice self-belief. You gotta be positive. Whenever something bad happens to you, you gotta be positive. There's always something that you can learn from it. There's always something that you can improve by that experience. So have a sense of rephrasing things. If something bad happens to you, rephrase it in your mind as it is a good thing, as you're gonna learn something, because that will help you so much. The environment that you live in is the environment that you put in. You could be living in a worst fucking house and you could be driven, you could have discipline, motivation, and you can be happy. Because you are rephrasing and you are creating the environment that you're in. Seriously, what you put in your mind is what comes out. Okay? Just checking the time of the video. 18 minutes! Wow! It's gonna be a long one. Love it. Fourth one. Train the willpower. Little by little, you're gonna be able to be driven by discipline and doing more stuff. Okay? Little by little, you just gotta train willpower, because the willpower, we have it in our brains to do the willpower, but you can either train it or not. It's just like after lunch, are we gonna work a little bit or are we gonna watch a video? And by training the willpower is actually starting to work like 10 minutes and then watch a video. It's little by little, adding the minutes in the work. And if you don't train your willpower, guess what? The brain is not gonna be used to do that. I'm telling you, it's like a habit. Okay. How to actually do that? Meditation. That's what I do. At the beginning of the day, I always meditate or deep breathing stuff. And that's the meditation, just keeping calm, getting the focus in on what you gotta do. Okay? And I think that's it. To conclude, this is gonna be just like a conclusion from all these points. You will get more discipline along the way. So don't get frustrated if you can't really do something now, if you just feel the state of motivation and then just go to sleep. Sometimes it's good to do that, and then no, and then just realize, no, I don't want to do this. I wanna work. Okay, and okay. The main point is gonna be that if you feed your mind and your body and your life with the good content, with the good nutrients, with the good fucking value, a lot of value is gonna come from you. A lot of value is gonna be around your life. A lot of value is gonna be in your environment. I'm just looking around at the environment and I'm feeling blessed as fuck, because it is true. The good value, first of all, has to come from you. You gotta know what you want. And if you really want to succeed, and if you want to have the life of your dreams, you gotta put in the work. And you gotta put in the work being driven by discipline. Not a state, not a feeling that it is motivation and motivational videos. Not a highlight reel of what you want, the life, without showing you the work that you gotta put in. So that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. This was very long, but I love doing this. I love reading some things from here because this is like the homework before the video, okay? And I love it. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you learned something new. Like I said, motivation is absolute bullshit. It will give you nothing. Discipline is the way to go, and that's what you should do. The tips are going to be here yet again. Give your body the right nutrients and the right mindset, and you can achieve anything you want. Anything. Okay? So, I hope you guys have an amazing day, because I will after this amazing video in this amazing spot. And thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next video. Bye bye, guys. Thank you.